Thank you, Madam Speaker, and thank you to the Honourable Minister. I'm very sympathetic with the position that we need to get C30 through, in that there are many provisions there that are helpful. But on principle, I've always stood against time allocation motions. This House exists to examine legislation, to take the time it takes to review it. And one of the things that I'm concerned about is that we seem to be under the false time pressure on many bills that an election is looming. I just want to ask the Deputy Prime Minister, we have a fixed election date law. In order to have an election looming, somebody in government is prepared to break that law, because the next election is October 2023. Now, this bill is important to get through for sure, because there are immediate provisions that help Canadians. But other legislation continues to need to be studied. And I just want to ask the Deputy Prime Minister, would she agree with me that there isn't any prospect of an election anytime soon unless the government, her government, is prepared to break the law?
The Honourable Minister of Finance.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I'd like to thank the member for Saanich Gulf Island for her question and for her hard work. So let me say a few things. First of all, on this question of an election, let me be very clear. Our government has absolutely no desire for an election. We think the job right now is to work hard to support Canadians to finish the fight against COVID and to support our national effort to punch our way out of the COVID recession. That is our sole and unrelenting focus. But I do want to say, Madam Speaker, that we do not have the luxury of time when it comes to the budget legislation. These income and business support measures run out in June. That's why we need to pass this budget legislation now. And that is why the government is doing something we take no relish in, which is bringing forward time allocation.